Hey, welcome back to the channel. Back in the garage today because the weather is... you know what? I really need to stop being a little bitch and just go out and embrace the bad weather so I get to ride a bit more so I'm not stuck in the garage doing these videos. Anyways, if you agree with me, write down that I need to stop being a little bitch down in the comments. Anyways, Harley Davidson hate. Let's get into it. Tried a new thing here where I park the bikes facing out. Not sure if this will work properly or be a pain in the ass every time I park in, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, Harley Davidson hate. Over the past year or so, I've noticed a lot more videos of people hating on Harley Davidson, and I wanted to do a video on this, probably 6 months ago, but I decided against it. However, on one of my previous videos that I did, I was doing a conversation with someone who was commenting down about, this Harley Davidson hate trend that seems to be going on, and so it made me bring it up again where maybe I should do this video on Harley Davidson hate. Yeah, I know I'm a Harley Davidson simp, but I don't really care if you don't like Harley Davidson. I really don't care if you bash them, if you don't like the company, you don't like their bikes, you don't like the people that ride them, whatever, the corporation, how they're marketing things, how they want to become, the luxury brand that the new CEO does, which I don't like that they're doing that. I really don't care. If you don't like Harley Davidson, you don't like Harley Davidson, go on your merry way. That doesn't really mean anything to me. I like what I like. I like all kinds of bikes. If I had unlimited funds, I'd have a lot more bikes in here from different manufacturers, but I don't. So I have two bikes, one for my daughter and one for me. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch big channels, small channels, medium channels, all kinds. The big channels that I watch, like the Blockheads and, Thrash and Supply, those are more medium, but, Bikes and Beards. A lot of them, not a lot of them, but there's a few of them that, they rely on Harley Davidson for their other businesses outside of YouTube. So I get why they don't really show a lot of hate for them. They'll give suggestions and stuff like that, which is fine. Again, I really don't care whether you like Harley or not. But then you have some other big YouTubers. They don't really hate on Harley Davidson, but it's like a running joke, like Yami Noob. At least he used to. I don't really watch him anymore, but he used to do jokes about, Harley riders, how bad their bikes are. But he never really hated on them. It was more of a joking, ribbing, something like that, So it wasn't, again, who cares, right? Then you have medium channels that, they seem to be sucking up to Harley Davidson because they want to go on, the exclusive rides and stuff like that. Again, I don't care. I would love to be able to be flown out or go wherever to ride a bike. Any manufacturer that wanted to do that for me, I would do it. I would. Why wouldn't I, right? It would give me content, get to ride new motorcycles. Of course, why wouldn't you do it, right? So they don't really talk bad about Harley Davidson either, which is fine. Again, I have no issues with that. All the power to you. You get to go for media day rides and all that. That's great in my opinion. Now you get to the small YouTubers like me. I'm a I'm a grain of sand, not even that in the beachfront of the internet, especially on YouTube. But I've seen a lot of YouTube, the small channels like me, where they're out, they're riding their Harleys, they're loving their Harleys, they're doing whatever. But I have seen lately a lot of the ones that I watched. I wouldn't say religiously, but I watched all the time. At least once a week, I would tune into 1, 2, 3 of their videos, watch them all the time, like them. I try to comment to help grow their channel and stuff like that. I like doing that for YouTubers that I like. But I have noticed lately, there's a bunch. When I say a bunch, there's probably like 10. There's probably more than that of these small YouTubers where they've done something that they hate about Harley Davidson. Again, I don't have an issue that they hate Harley Davidson. I really, it doesn't bother me. I still watch the videos, I still comment, I do whatever, right? But with this guy I was talking to on the comments in this section, he thought it was like more of like a trend because he's been seeing it. And it kind of got me thinking that it might be a trend. And the way I was explaining it to him is it's, you know, when you watch the news, they always lead with the bad stuff all the time. You know, the world is ending. That's front page center all the time. And what I've noticed is, I think what these small YouTubers are doing is they do a video and they don't mean anything by it. They just come out and they say, you know, they hate something about Harley Davidson, and it gets a lot of views, gets a lot of likes, gets a lot of traction. So they're like any other social media person would be like, huh, that worked out, I'm going to ride that. So the next one's a negative one. Then it's another negative one. And I've seen some where, you know, they've had like 100 to 200 subscribers, and, you know, within a month they're, you know, 1,500, 3,000. I've seen up to 10,000 subscribers. And I would say 90, well, maybe not 90, but 75% of their content is just hating on Harley Davidson. Again, I don't have an issue with it. All the power to you. You got through that 1,000 subscriber base. Good on you. You're doing a hell lot better than what I'm doing. And I'm just making these because I'm bored half the time. But if you go back and look at a lot of their old videos, they're videos like mine, you know, going over what they like about their bike. They're fixing it up, they're reviewing something that they've put onto their bike, doing moto vlogs, you know, that kind of stuff. However, it seems like some of them, as soon as they hit, I wouldn't say the jackpot, but once they find out that if they go negative on Harley Davidson, their views and everything goes up, their subscribers go up, and they lean into it. Again, I have no issues with that, but what I'm saying is, like, maybe it is a trend to hit on bad-mouthing Harley Davidson. Because if you look at my views, my most viewed video actually is me taking the rear wheel off of my 2018 Sport Glide. But that's been on my channel for, I don't know, like over 2 years now. So that's the most viewed video I have. However, the most viewed video I've had in, let's say, 2024 so far is a video that I did on Is Harley Davidson Scamming You? In that video, I'm talking about how I was responding to another person that was talking about these Harley Davidson scamming you, and I don't think they were scamming you at all. So it wasn't a negative video. I was actually kind of not really defending them, but kind of just saying that I don't think they're scamming you. And that's my most viewed video of 2024 so far. And I think what it has to do with is the fact that it seemed like I was negative on Harley Davidson because my title was Is Harley Davidson Scamming You? Even, like, I shouldn't assume that this video will do better than my normal video views do anyways. But it's going to be something about Harley hating or hating Harley or something like that. So my guess is this video will do better than, you know, my ones where I'm talking about my bike or fixing my bike. Like, if I had a bad experience at a restaurant or didn't like a restaurant, I wouldn't continue talking about it. I wouldn't continue going to it. I wouldn't immerse myself into it. So I don't understand why people would keep harping on it. So maybe it is a trend that they're doing this to get their subscribers up and their views up, to grow their channel, which, you know, I'm all for that. You know, get a bigger subscriber base, you know, you can start making money on YouTube, who knows. I'm fine with that, but for me, again, I wouldn't talk about, like, Harley Davidson. You know, I've seen the CEO talking about becoming a premium brand, or a luxury brand, which I'm not a luxury brand person, so, well, maybe I am now because I own a Harley. I don't know. I wouldn't harp on it. I would say I don't like it or whatever, but I wouldn't do a bunch of videos about why I hate Harley Davidson and all the different things. I don't know. Again, if you don't like Harley Davidson, that's fine. I don't know why you'd want to continue talking about them if you hated them. I mean, there is a lot of things to not like about Harley Davidson. You know, like, a lot of people don't like the bikes because they're big, slow, whatever. they don't like the culture that comes around with it. I actually find it fascinating, even though I don't wear or own anything that's leather. But I do find it fascinating, the culture, and going to these bike rallies. It was eye opening. I thought it was a great time. But anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think it is just a trend where people are just trying to get subscriber bases, or do you think there is an actual hate on for Harley Davidson? Anyways, until next time, later.